Next, we will introduce you to the reports section of the accounting feature, and you get to it by going to accounting and clicking reports in here, and you will be taken to the accounting reports screen. You can generate 3 general types of reports in here. Report based on both income and spending, which naturally shows you withdrawals and deposits collectively. A report based on spending by category, which is similar to the previous one, but also only shows you totals of each separate category. And the third one is spending by payee, which also only shows you totals all grouped by a payee. And all these 3 reports can generate a big variety of reports, because you still have to choose accounts to include or exclude in the report, categories to include or exclude, and payees to include or exclude, and above all, the date range for the report. You can do a report for 1 day or many days, months, years, whatever. So that gives you a lot of possibilities to get to the numbers that you need. So right now we'll give you a simple example of how this looks like. Let's say we want to do income and spending report, so that nothing is categorized, but literally lines of every income and spending instance, withdrawal and deposit of whatever you choose in here. Let's say we'll choose the date range, and of course keep in mind this is just our testing data. We don't have too much data in here. Let's not do it on all accounts, let's just do on the business account, right? And it can stay to include all possible categories and all possible payees. So I'll just click calculate report now, and it ran the report for us. As you can see, it has the dates, check IDs, pay, total, category, and account ID. So it gives you all the instances of all withdrawal and deposits that match whatever we chose in here, right? Now, just as an example, also you'll see the second choice, second type of report, spending by category, done on the same settings in here. I'll just select it and leave the settings alone as they were for the previous report, and run another calculation. And now you can see how that report differs from the previous one. This one, as we said, gives you totals categorized in different categories. So they're grouped by category, complete total. And also spending by payee, similarly, has categorized totals, and the categories are actually the payees. Now, please keep in mind that you can use the accounting feature of the software for running customer credit, like some businesses call this in-store accounts or customer tabs, when your customer owes you basically, and you just keep tab of what they owe you. You can do this in a very simple way, where you create accounts just like we created bank accounts in here, where the account name will be the customer's name. So let's try one. Let's say John Doe is the customer, and let's say they'll make a purchase today, right? So we'll make it a withdrawal, pay to our business, let's say, category doesn't matter, we can call it tab as in customer tab or whatever. You know, in memo you can put what they bought if you want to keep track of what they bought, but most places just keep track of the debt. Let's say they spend, I don't know, $95.65, you know, so that's how much they owe you. Now when they come to pay their bill, you put a deposit, right? Let's do John Doe, category payoff tab, you know, and let's say they'll come in and they'll put like a $200, and that makes their balance 104.35 positive. So now they have, let's say, 104 to spend without owing you any money. Some businesses like to do this where the customers will put money up front. They don't like to be in negative, and then they spend that money, and so on and so forth. But this is a very simple and nice way to run your customer tabs or customer credit in the accounting as well. And nothing's stopping you from using accounting for both purposes, running your own accounting in here and whatever the customers owe you too. And of course, the reports will work on all those accounts or whatever you choose.